Dinner served, nigga.
Welcome back to His Ear for Music, where the culture talk and the vision behind it gets heard. I'm your host, JC Kidd, and that's my co-host,
Big Age.
What's good, my guy?
What's happening?
Yeah,
Trying to
man.
stay warm.
So, today we got a special guest in the building, straight out of Long Island, aka Strong Island. He's currently working with EZ ELPE, and they got a project on the way. John Jiggs, welcome to the show, my guy.
Yeah, man.
What's up,
Yo,
man?
I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate it, man.
Man, I thank you for coming, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
So let's get straight into it, man. How did you and EZ ELPE first connect? Like,
Man. So, well, first of all, before I even met him, I grew up to like the songs that he produced was like the soundtracks to my youth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
Right.
when I really sat back and thought of all the joints that he produced, I was like, damn, like these is records that we like damn near lived by when we was kids. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like,
so how did you first meet him? Like,
all right, actually, I had met him at R-Rated Rugged Man show. We was at Smith's Old Bar.
Okay.
And
I know where that's at.
yeah, R.A. Shout out to R.A. Always been a good dude to me. You know, he from Long Island too,
Right.
just like me.
That Smith,
So
not to cut you off, that Smith O's bar is in Atlanta, right?
yeah, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So he had a show and he brought me out and let me perform. He gave me like 5-10 minutes or whatever.
Okay.
Let me perform on his set.
Right.
And you know what I mean? I think Easy probably saw that.
Right.
And then we linked up after, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of went up there on some freestyles, you know, just had people, you know, and I just, you know, I moved the crowd, you know what I'm saying? And especially, you know, that's a big feat, especially when they there to see R8. They're not there to see me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So him pausing his show and bringing
Right.
me out was like it could have went either way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
So we met backstage at the show and then I just, you know, I had to be on him a little bit like, yo, man, come on, what's up with that production,
Right,
man? You know what I'm
right.
saying? And finally we got in the studio. And we just been working, man. We've been working this album for like about 2.5 years.
Man.
Like here and there. You know, we both busy and I done put
Yeah.
out since I met him, I done put out probably two albums. You know what I'm saying?
But I like the fact that you said, like, you know, you had to get at him. You know what I'm saying? A closed mouth don't get fed.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
you was hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And respect to EZ ELPE. You know, he's a dope producer and he knows talent. You know what I'm saying? So what is it like creating with someone who's been around like different eras of hip hop, who really lived it? You know what I mean?
Well, man, I mean, the stories are always great. You know what I'm saying?
right.
The stories are great.
Right.
He's
Right.
got great stories.
And you get the stories that we don't even
Right,
nobody's gonna hear. So you get that good
right.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So okay.
Like stuff you might not find in the
Right,
interview.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah,
But
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, besides that, it's like this is probably one of the first times when I'm actually working with a producer that pushes me. Like,
Got you.
you know, like that. It's one thing to like just get beats from somebody and rap
Right.
over them,
Right.
but it's another thing to actually be produced.
Right.
That's a
You know what I'm
big
saying?
difference.
Two different.
I would say before I met Easy, 80% of the time I'm doing a song, I'm not even in the studio with the producer. He emailed it,
Right.
or I got it from him.
New age.
And I'm just in there doing it myself, and I'm
Right.
figuring it out on my own.
Right.
But this was a time when we actually got to collaborate, and he was able to say, yo, you need to change this, or you need to say this different, or give me a little bit more on this, or you know what I'm saying? And that's like, I felt like as an artist, that's what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, like I come from an underground hip hop world,
Right.
boom bap. You know what I'm saying? And like the thing about it is, I know how to do other types of music, but
Right.
I never really had access to that type of
Right.
production
Right.
before.
Right.
So now that I'm working with Easy, like he's able to do all of that well. He's able to do
Right.
boom bap. He's able to do commercial records. He could do anything.
Right.
That's
you know,
because, not to
far as
cut you off,
production.
that's
Yeah.
because you're dealing with not a beat maker, you're actually dealing with a producer.
Right.
Like you said, he's actually going maybe say, you know, he's hearing different things. Say
Right.
this,
Right.
over.
Right.
Or this
Do
will sound
over,
better.
Yeah,
You know
this
what I
will
mean?
sound better. And I think projects that take a long time, those are some of the best projects. You know what I mean? To me,
Yeah.
like you said, the project that y'all have coming out with is it's been like 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
Like so, I mean that's how many tracks are on
Slow. I mean, we're trying to whittle it down
still
we're trying to whittle it down. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
man.
I think we probably gonna be looking at about 12
Right.
tracks, 13 tracks, something
Right.
like that. But we have so many records. It's like we trying to
right.
get it. You know.
Right. So, like for the people who don't know or just getting familiar with you, like how would let them know, like how would you describe your style? I mean, like, what can they expect on this record?
Well, I would say that by far this is the most personal project that I ever done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was a lot more vulnerable in this one than probably other albums.
Right.
You know what I mean? Also, like, I mean, obviously the lyrics are always gonna be there. I mean, that's my brand, that's my bread and butter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is being lyrical and, you know, experimenting with different flows and things like that. You always gonna get that from a John Jiggs project. But this, like, I mean, I even say it on one of the songs. This time it's the same movie, just a bigger production.
Right.
Like that's really what it is. It's like
say that again.
This time it's the same movie, just a bigger production.
Gotcha. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So describe your style. By you coming from Strong Island, heavy influencers, De La Soul, leaders of the reference, school, Rakim. Like, what would be a good reference?
A good reference. I mean, I've heard. I'm trying to think. Who have I heard? I mean, I've heard a lot of different people.
Right.
People. I mean, people say Biggie because I'm big. I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People say. People. I've heard people say like I've heard the Rakim thing before. I've heard 50 Cent before. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said before, like I'm not, even though I'm nice on the mic, I'm not just like a one trick pony. Like, you know what I mean? I know how to harmonize a little bit. I know how to sing a little bit. Like I know how to, you know, I know how to put together records. The skill set goes a lot further than just being able to rap good. Cause I think, you know, you need more than that at this point to really be, you know what I'm saying? To really say, you know, to be on a mainstream level and really make a name, you got to be able to do some other things.
Because I did my digging and I checked you out, and you know, you had some dope ass freestyles and shit. So you kind of like you have both sides, so you can freestyle and you can put dope records together. Because a lot of people that could just freestyle, it's said quote unquote, you know, they really can't, you know, rap, you know what I mean? Battle rappers or freestyle.
It's different. It's different.
Different things.
A lot of freestylers.
Well, the funny part about this is I just started doing these freestyles because I'm doing this project with EZ.
Okay, so you
like,
never been a freestyler?
I've been making songs. No, I mean, like when I was young, I was younger, but like from the time, I would say since 2015, 2016, I've been concentrating on making records.
Right.
But because I looked at it like, yo, I'm working with this guy who produced all these great moments in hip hop history, right? Why would I want to remind people, first of all, of what he's done, and then also introduce myself at the same time. Right. And what better way to do that than just basically jack all his hits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what you did on this album?
That's what I did as far as the freestyles that you've seen online.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is those are the freestyles. What I'm saying is those are these 5 freestyles of so far that I've done for over EZ ELPEE beats.
Yeah.
This is the first freestyles I've done in like 10
but
years.
I like
literally.
that. I like that concept. Can you give the viewers a little taste of, you know, something acapella for, you know, for the viewers, you know what I'm saying?
Teflon John be the hottest in America. Realest in the game, I ain't gotta play a character. I'm worldwide, you just hot up in your area. Any given time I might not be in America. I gotta bury you, the more the merrier. Teflon superior, you all inferior. It's getting scarier. I know it's gotta worry you. You wanna get high, gotta buy what I'm selling you. I can't wait till y'all express the hate. Put your whole fucking crew on a plate. It ain't safe. Jiggs the great nigga, fix your face. You try me and that's the risk you take. Could be pistol play. I be the wrong one to diss today. Put something in your heart, think Miss Chalet. We ain't trying to hear shit you say. If this was back in the day, we'd have probably threw your disc away. Nigga.
Yo, okay. Hold on. See, you know, I love him. This is the shit I grew up on. That nigga said, put something in your heart.
Michelet,
something in my heart.
Right.
Ooh, it got me hooked on you. Come on, man. Like, that's real hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
whether it's freestyle or pre-written, that motherfucker came in with the flow off the top. Because, you know, there's a difference. You know, freestyle, you got pre-written freestyle.
Yeah.
You got off the top. You know what I'm saying? But when I like when I ask an artist, just give it. You just jump right into it. You're like, hold on, you already prepared. You know what I'm saying? So I already see what this album's gonna be about. Is that a verse from off the album or something?
No, that's actually one of the freestyles. I just did special delivery because
I didn't check that one.
Because EZ produced special delivery by G Dep.
Special delivery. I told you, man.
That's kind of got like a West Coast bounce to it a little bit too.
I actually just got finished shooting a video for it before we came.
Because I checked out the last one I checked out is I had to go back to it. He did the one over the Biggie joint.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like the most popular right now. The
Yo, that
the
joint.
Get Money joint.
Yeah, give us a little bit of that too. I want to hear that. That shit. He said something about backwoods out of paper or some shit. That shit was dope as hell. You know what I'm saying?
You nothing like me. I'm twice the MC. This might be too raw. They might just OD. I'm repping NY. They feel me in NC. Shout out to LP. Controlling the MP. And we. First quarter got a classic coming. Got it out the mud. Never had to ask for nothing. I'm giving them all smoke. You can pass and puff it. See, I can flood it. All I got to do is smash the button for real. They want clout and I just need paper. And I don't fuck with backwoods. Only weed papers.
Come on.
I'm really a nice guy, but I be mean to haters. So when I pull out this razor, it's not a clean shaver.
Ooh.
You now listen to the illest nigga rapping. These flows I be spitting is more addicted than cracking. See, I be out playing these niggas even in practice.
Come on.
So when the album drop, I need all of y'all to tap it.
Y'all hear that shit? Bars, nigga. What do you say when I put out it's not a clean razor?
I said I'm really a nice guy, but I be mean to haters. So when I pull out this razor, it's not a clean shaver.
Come on, not a clean shaver.
Dope. That was
Yo,
dope, bro.
I love that shit.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about. And what's the name of this album?
The name of this album is called Starlight.
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 Okay, so what's the meaning behind
So Starlight, so basically, like I was just like we just saying, EZ ELPE is legendary. He's solidified. His name is forever in the books. Right.
Bruh.
This album is about EZ basically finding a diamond from the underground.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And pull and
you the diamond.
pulling me up into
Okay.
and putting me in that
His
starlight in that same.
That's dope.
You understand
That's
what I'm saying?
dope. That's dope.
Like a lot of the other producers that are doing, you see a lot of producers doing projects with artists and doing full projects with artists, but they're already grabbing artists that are
already
blew up already.
Right.
So it's pretty easy to do that and make
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with EZ, he's like, yo, this dude right here deserves to be in those same
Damn
conversations
right.
and those
Damn
same,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, EZ's work with Biggie, Pun,
Right.
Big L,
Yeah. We gonna
Jay-Z,
get
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, whoever you can name,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He's worked with them.
Right.
So it's like, so for him to even want to spend, he just, time is money. That's a very busy
Nobody
man.
wants
Hey,
to
listen.
waste their time, bro.
I ain't
We
even
just
gonna
talk about
front.
that, bro.
Listen. When I asked him to come do the show, and by the way, viewers, he's running a little bit late, and that's cool because he's doing me a favor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect his catalog and I respect him as a producer. And then when he told me I want to bring my artist, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so of course I had to do my research, because I'm like, okay, if he's going co-signing, this person,
Right.
he must be
Can't be
must
lame.
be that. Yeah, he can't be
he's not
lame.
gonna
You know
put
what I'm
his
saying?
name
So
on
it's
no lane.
like I'm just, and I think hip hop needs that. Like the whole idea, the whole concept of you saying, hey, I'm new to the game, but I'm not new to the music shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm new to like coming out to the
Like
masses.
underground. Yeah. So like I said, my background is underground.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I work with Benny the Butcher. I work
Shout out
with
to Benny the
I work,
Butcher.
I work, you know what I'm saying? I've worked with Rass, Kass.
Shout out to Rass,
these
Kass,
type
the West
of-
Coast.
Yeah,
artists.
like these type of MCs
And
that
now
are
listen, not to cut you off. Now,
Yeah.
Rass, Kass, I know him. Shout out to Carson. Now,
Uh-huh.
you gotta be you gotta be
Right.
somebody to get on the record with Rass, Kass.
We got 2 songs
That's
together.
dope. Shout out to Rass,
And
Kass.
I've been on tour. I've been on tour with Rass Kass twice.
Oh, that's dope.
We did the UK.
Yeah,
together.
he's
UK.
on.
Yeah, we did
yeah,
the
that's
UK.
dope.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
dope, bro.
Yeah, the story behind that Patchwerk. He's from Carson.
Yeah,
And his family, we're gonna talk about that off
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
but,
we'll
you know
talk
what I'm
about-
saying?
yeah.
But yeah,
Nah,
shout out to Rass, Kass,
Rass
man.
Kass, Patchwerk ties.
Yeah.
Yo,
He's
he's such
strong
a good
Patchwork
dude.
ties, man. yeah.
Yo, crazy story about Rass Kass.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we ever went on the road, we went to we had like a 3-4 run show in the UK.
Okay.
I pull up to JFK, the international terminal, right? I see Rass Kass sitting there,
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I had to. So the first thing I want to do as a hip hop fan is tell him how much I love that Miami life at
Miami,
any
yep,
price.
yep.
That's like one of my favorite songs
Yeah,
ever. I think that's like a masterpiece,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right.
It is.
So I tell him how much I love the song, and then he blows my mind even more and tells me that he produced it too.
You like what?
Oh, damn.
I was like, yo,
You
you
know he
made
cooked
that
up,
beat?
did you? You didn't even know he produced
Yeah,
beats.
like I didn't know. Like, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't
but you
know either. You just put me on that.
I don't think
On the
he's
game,
still
bro.
like doing it actively, but I think at that time when he first came into the
Yeah.
game, maybe he had to or whatever.
He-
You know what I'm saying?
He will always go down as a legend, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and in hip hop, you know what I'm saying. So it's good that you know that you have ties to those type of, you know what I'm saying.
Yo,
Right,
and
right.
you know, the list goes on and on. Illa G, you know what I'm saying, Royal Flush, Shabam Sadiq,
Right, right.
you know what I'm saying. These are all MCs that
Right,
you know, that
right,
I work with, that I, you know what I'm saying. So these are my people.
And that
So-
sharpens you up as an artist, so that
Right.
gets you better. Like
Still
when
sharpen
you
still.
sharpen, because at the end of the day, I tell everybody, I don't care who you are, if you're into this hip hop thing, everyone thinks they're the best. I
Got
don't
it.
give
You
a
got
fuck.
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could look up to someone, but at the end of the day, I'm nice too, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to. If you don't have that confidence, then like, what are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Sport,
because it's
man.
always been a competitive sport.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Long Island, like for
Yeah.
you, like was it your early days? Was it you battling like in the hallways, or like were you into sports or anything, or like music
Well,
always
I-
been like your?
Nah, I played
thing?
sports. I played Pee Wee football.
Pee Wee football?
Played middle school football.
Okay.
Played high school football.
Yeah, you kind of, you got the size.
Yeah,
I can see you on the
Yeah,
field
defense.
knocking
but-
some niggas
yeah,
over
yeah,
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Linebacker?
I was left guard.
Left
Left
guard.
guard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Playing
But I
Pop,
was-
playing Pop Warner and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I had an issue with the coach, like being yelled at, man.
Right.
You know, the
I-
thing is,
nah,
because
I
I didn't
feel
have
you.
no, because
I
I didn't
feel
have no
you.
pops in the crib,
Right,
So
right.
like I wasn't used to that. Like
That
my mom is a
authority.
real
Right,
sweet
right.
lady. She speaks
Right,
nice. I mean,
right.
she get, my mom would get, but it's still not the same as a man yelling
Dude
at
yelling
you.
in your
You know what I'm
face
saying?
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
just got,
Yeah.
it was just one day. I never forget. I'm at practice, and like I see my niggas pull up,
Right.
and I literally just was like, yo, I'm out, yo.
Nah, you know.
Like they
this.
scooped me up. I'm like, yo, because when I was in high school, all my friends were like older,
Right.
so like they pulling up like, yo, come on, nigga. And I just literally just ran off the field and was like, yo, I'm out. And I just didn't, you know what I mean? But yeah, I played sports. I played a little baseball too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I was younger, but I never, you know what I mean? I never went, I'm not super athletic, you know what I'm saying? Just blessed with the size, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.
So, how did you get the name? Like,
Well, that's actually how I got my name. But so in high school, we used to, like, before homeroom and all that shit, we used to like be in the front lobby of the
Banging on
front lobby of the spot,
Right.
of the school, and we would just be in there going,
Yeah.
it was time. That was your time to showcase the verse you just wrote last night or whatever.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And we would, and you know what I mean. We would go, and I remember I was ripping some shit one day, and the homie was just, and somebody just yelled because they was calling me. My name is John,
Right.
and they was just like, "Yo, John Jiggs."
Right.
And I looked, and I was like it was literally one of those moments where somebody just gave me the name.
John Jiggs. Hey man, look, you dope. And I'm looking forward to listening to this album. Can you let the viewers know when the album's coming out, and what else can they be looking for you, and where can they find you at on all your platforms?
Okay, so first thing, the album will definitely be out in February.
Okay.
We're dropping our first single in a couple weeks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So you'll get that, and then you'll get the album probably that same month or whatever.
Okay.
And as far as follow me on Instagram at John_Jiggs. That's JOHN_JIGGS.
John Jiggs.
Yeah.
Sir.
And hit me on Twitter, not Twitter, but X, at Jiggs the Great. You know what I'm saying? And just follow me all your streaming platforms. Is John Jiggs with the $. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all heard them bars that he was spitting. Y'all make
Yeah,
sure y'all
man.
support real hip
I'm
hop.
definitely looking forward to the album, bro. for
He's
sure.
working with a
Yeah.
legend. So y'all make
Especially
sure y'all
after
tap
hearing
in.
them, freestyle.
John Jiggs. I got it right, y'all. John
Yeah,
Jiggs.
man.
I want to thank you for coming to the show, man.
Sir, yes, sir.
Already know.
Your boy EZ ELPEE about to come in, and we about to chop it up with him.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I thank you for dropping them jewels, man. And we'll be looking for the album, bro.
No, most
Sir,
definitely.
yes,
man. I
sir.
appreciate y'all.